This week was very eye-opening. We learned about autism. Now, other people know about discrimination against other things such as sex, race, religion, and political views. But what some people don't know about is autism. That is a discrimination or prejudice against other people's hearing ability and their speaking ability. Different types of autism could be they're discriminating because they can't hear or they can't speak, because people are saying like, oh, we can hear and speak, why can't they? But sometimes people need to realize some people are born where they cannot hear, and that is just the way they live. Other people can also discriminate them because of their way of communication. If they see them signing, they're like, oh, that's not the right way to communicate. You need to be talking or trying to speak. Other things I learned about this week are some hearing privileges that I have over people that are deaf or hard of hearing. One privilege that I realize is I'm able to go out and communicate with people and talk to them whenever I want freely. But some deaf people, they go out in public and they talk to people that are not deaf. They may need to use paper. They may need to use interpreters. But sometimes they can read lips, but not all the time. And most of the time, it's not accurate. Another privilege that is not being able to watch TV without closed captions or interpreter on the TV. Deaf people do not have these privileges because they can't hear. But these are some privileges that I learned that I have that I haven't taken advantage of in my life. Becoming a better ally, learning about this can help me because it helped me spot autism. It helped me spot autism easier because it tells me specific examples of like how people do autism. And it's opened up my eyes when I see autism happening. I need to step in and stop it, not let people just mock people that are deaf or make fun of them. I need to step in and stop it and show that that deaf people are also people too. They just have different ways of communicating. It's also given me a better understanding of the deaf culture and the history behind the discrimination of deaf culture. As far as stuff that I want to improve on, I really want to improve on not taking my hearing privileges for granted, because sometimes I feel like I do that when I see people who are deaf and they're like, what's going on, what's being said, and I'm like, you don't know, and then I'm like, wow, I'm taking my stuff that I have or born with for granted. Also, I want to be able to become a better advocate for people in the deaf community by stopping autism and showing other people that that these people are born like this and they need to be treated the same. Yes, they may be different in some ways, but all in all, we are all human beings and we need to be treated the same.